Hello everybody and welcome back to City of Heroes and the Chronicles of Bzzt Paladin. At the end of the last episode, or should we call them issues? I keep forgetting, I want to call them issues. We had just taken down Toothbreaker Jones, so now we are going to go ahead and we're going to return back to Shauna Stockwell and let her know our progress. So, wow, that's going to make an amazing story, Bzzt Paladin. That's going to make an amazing story. Bzzt Paladin takes down Superidine Den and busts the leader. Saves innocents from the skulls. Unfortunately, Jones is just one of several pushers in the area. Taking him down put a dent in the skulls' profit margin, but I have a feeling that now that you've pushed the skulls, they're going to shove back. Watch yourself out there. They'll be gunning for you. Well, bring it on. The Superidine Ring, Part 2, Push Comes to Shove. You mentioned that Jones was talking to someone on the phone about a shipment. I've heard about the skulls, expecting a big shipment from one of my sources. I'm going to talk to her and see if I can get some more details. And in the meantime, Genevieve called. She says she has some information about where some more Superidine dens could be... Superidine? I said I was going to call it. Like, dens could be located. Talk to your source, and I'll handle the skulls. The skulls are cold-blooded killers, Bzzt Paladin. Remember that when you are dealing with them. They are more than just I never know how to say that word. Nihilists? Whatever. Nihilists? Whatever. I know what it means, I just don't know how to say it. They actually believe that they can conquer death by becoming one with it. Okay. So, we have to go talk to Genevieve again. Really? And, you know, it would be nice if I could just call her. Of course not. Ooh, that would make it too easy. So I tried, while I'm flying, I tried to get a co-star, a guest star for this issue, but unfortunately things did not work out. But it was close, so almost had a guest star for issue, I think this is 7. I've already lost count. So, Genevieve, seriously, just give me your phone number so I can not have to come back over here all the time. Particle Stan. Okay, I'm assuming that's a joke on Particle Man, but anyhow. My patients have been coming in from all over Kings Row, and their stories of where they got their Superidine is almost never the same. The police are certain that the skulls are just moving their dealer around, but I think it's a combination of that and a number of different pushers setting up shop. One of my patients was at one of these drug dens today. He gave me the address. Genevieve hands you a slip of paper with the address written down. I already informed the PPD, but I doubt they'll check it out anytime soon, and I'm afraid that the skulls will have packed up and left by then. Now, seriously, you have zero confidence in the PPD. Okay. Bzzt Paladin, if we don't start shutting these places down quickly, then there will be more people addicted to Superidine than the hospital can handle. The evening news will have a field day if they see addicts lined up on the sidewalk outside. Alright, so we're going to shut down the Superidine den. Off to, I think this is Industrial Avenue, as it indicates right there. So what does shutting that down really mean? I mean, do I have to destroy equipment? Do I have to just... What do I have to do? Shut it down. It's just my discretion of what shutdown means? Can we be a little more specific, you know? Hey, go into the moon. Okay. Can we be a little more specific about that? Where is everybody? Yeah, that was the question I was just asking. Studying the whiteboard. Good recipe for chicken pasta fagioli up there. The whiteboard appears to be partially erased, but the title remains. Dine Sales. It appears to have been accidentally written in permanent marker. The skulls were recording their sales here, but those figures are all gone now. I heard another glowy. I hear it. Where is it? Is it up here? No. I hear it. Oh, it's right there. The bottom of this empty box is wet and has the telltale stink of Pyridine. Perhaps it was used to store and move Pyridine ampules, and one of them broke. Ew. Ew. Get that stuff away from me. Spandex doesn't protect from that. Because, let's be honest, you can't be a superhero unless you're decked out in a spandex onesie, right? Alright. Nothing here. Well, obviously the skulls are not here. I hear another glowy. Oh, we have a lab over here. A portable lab. This is where you die! Uh-oh. Admiral Akbar. I need Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Not much of a trap. Come on, a real trap would have had, you know, like, I don't know, poisonous daggers or something. Pow. Defeat the ambush. It isn't good that I got a lot of these coming in at once, though. I'm screwing up, I'm clicking. Okay, what did I do here? There we go. That's annoying when you end up screwing up your UI. Okay. Nemesis staff. How many waves of ambushes am I going to have here? Another one. Dear goodness. I wonder what would happen. Will they follow me if I, like, fly over here? Or do they just go to where I was? No. Oh! Oh, this is a Bone Daddy. Okay. So he looks like he's by himself. Let's get him off his feet so he can't hit me with whatever that is. God, I fenced him. There we go. Defeat Mantle and Maxilla. Alright. I think I remember these two. I really hope they aren't elite bosses. Because to throw 2 elite bosses at somebody like this... we shall find out, I guess. Ball lightning! Stay. Yes. Punch. Oh, okay. Mandible and Maxilla. I know who they are. There we go. Lieutenant. Okay, I can deal with that. It'll be rough, but I can deal with 2 lieutenants at once. Let's get you a little bit closer. Okay, that's close enough. And I'll miss. And miss again. Okay. I think I'm going to get both of these at once. However, let's see what happens. We're going to buff up on some enhancements here. Can I get just the one? Come on, Maxilla, just you. Nope, I'm going to get both at once. This is going to hurt, but let's see what I can do. Oh, wow. Wow. That did a lot of damage to her. It was almost like, oh, I'm, uh-oh, there we go. Where were they all hiding? And what did he say? He'll pay what happened to Jones. Once they have Bzzt Paladin, we'll take him to Chernobog. Get him! I just hope Chernobog leaves enough of you behind for a keepsake, Bzzt Paladin. You're no match for my dark power. The Lords of Death are one step ahead of you. Zeros? How are you still fighting? No, don't send me to the Dark Ones. Okay, interesting. That went a lot better than I expected. I don't know how I hit her for as much as I did, but I got Maxilla for quite a bit there. I'm curious what your name is. Hemorrhoid. Oh, okay. Talk to Jenny, because, you know, it would be too much to just be able to call her. Hi, Genevieve. Whoa. Bzzt Paladin, what happened? The Skulls knew you were coming, but how? Oh no, you don't think that I... No, someone at the hospital must be feeding the Skulls information, but why would anyone here want to help them? I'll be a lot more careful with who I tell about the cops and local heroes. Who I tell what to about... Okay. Speaking is hard. Oh. Call. Bzzt Paladin, I really need your help. My source has gone missing. Her name is Emily Rodriguez. According to her relatives, she didn't show up for work today. I talked to Emily's cousin, and he said that he's certain the Skulls kidnapped her. He says the cops won't do anything about a missing person case for 24 hours unless there is evidence of wrongdoing, and they just don't have any evidence. I told him you could help. There's a beat cop who works the Gish by the name of Vic Johansson. He knows the Gish like the back of his hand. Tell him I sent you, and I'll drop everything to help you find Emily. The Skulls are ruthless killers. I don't know how long Emily has. Isn't Johansson one of my... No, I guess not. Okay. Oh. Off to find Emily Rodriguez. The Gish. Every time I go here, I just think of I think it's Annabeth Gish, who was in X-Files. Hey, not too close, okay? You hero types are all good in my book, but I don't need another reason for these skull gangbangers to be eyeing me for some sort of initiation kill or badge of honor. I got a wife and kids. Stockwell told me you were one of the good cops. Was she wrong? Shauna sent you? She's like a little sister to me. Alright, yeah, I'm your man. Where's the situation? Hey, look, it's our friend again. Anyhow. Fill Vic in on the situation. That's bad, but I think I know what the Skulls are planning, Bzzt Paladin. Word from the street is that the Skulls have got some sort of indoctrination ceremony that's going down tonight, but we've got neither the clues nor the manpower necessary to go hunting for it. Vic puts a hand to his badge and traces a star. He looks down, apparently unaware that he was doing it, and looks up at you, his eyes steeled. Emily can't wait for us to get better information. My shift is about over. We'll hit the streets and find her together. Thanks, Johansson. Let's get moving. And we are in the mission. After hours of patrolling, you follow some Skulls to the abandoned King's Garment Works on the west side of town. Vic takes up position outside while you head inside to save Emily Rodriguez. It's dark in here. It's really dark. Oh, it's Maxilla and... Wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's a different guy. Kill girl first. Show new recruits what happens if they talk to wrong people. My pleasure. Wow. Ruthless. Alright. I want to get rid of these useless inspirations. Ball lightning! Bam! Hey, get that baseball bat away from me. It's rude to be hitting people with baseball bats. It's okay for me to hit you with lightning. Alright, we got some critter chatter. Is there anybody up here? Nope. There we go. Death Head Gunner and a Gravedigger Brawler. So we'll keep the Brawler in place. It doesn't matter if the Gunner is ranged or not. Oh, patrol, patrol! Wow. He's a Death Head Gunner. What kind of defenses does he have? Okay. Whew. Inspiration's full. Okay, the patrol went that way. Which way do I want to go? We'll go this way. Just want to burn these so I might get some more green ones. Would they be apple Skittles or would they be lime Skittles? I don't know if there's a such thing as lime Skittles, is there? Oh, I got a red one. Cherry? Is that it? Strawberry? Ha! Enough tears, girl. Time to die. Wow, you're really kind of ruthless there. What do we got here? Yeah, critters everywhere. Okay. Got some critters there, and my goodness, we got them lined up execution style. Wow, that's pretty darn grim. Okay. Let's see if I can peel these guys off. If I get all of them at once, well, I'm screwed. Okay, good. Just one. Let's see if that works again. Seems to. Ball lightning shouldn't hit anything else down there. It doesn't matter when it misses. Alright, let's pick off the next one. I like how they just stand there and watch me pick them off. That's really kind of funny. I know the game probably has limitations. Okay. My guess is my luck has run out, though. My guess is these three are effectively linked. So let's concentrate on Misery. I don't know what she does. I should throw an accuracy and a damage. Come on. Okay, well, she went down fairly easy. Scatter! Scatter! They're all running. Okay, well, there we go. We took care of Emily. As well as one construction worker, a whole bunch of construction workers. Apparently they all wear blue overalls. Okay. Well, you're welcome. Back to King's Row. Oh, thank the stars that Emily is alive and well. I heard Juan Jimenez got himself mixed up in this as well. I guess in hindsight, that's a good thing. It turns out he had a picture of the Skull's leader and pocketed his memory card before they trashed his camera. Juan sent me a copy of the picture, and trust me, this is big news. Death by the truckload. That guy that Juan snapped a photo of is one of the Lords of Death. Dude goes by the name of Chernobog. I looked his name up online, and apparently it's a name of some Slavic god of darkness or something. Real cherry dude. Anyway, according to Emily and Juan, Chernobog left right before you arrived because the shipment we've been hearing about came in early. Bzzt Paladin. Emily told me that the shipment is a truckload of Superiodine. If it gets onto the streets, King's Row will be flooded with the stuff. If only we knew where the shipment was being delivered to, we could put a stop to this. Damn, you were this close to stopping that shipment and taking out one of their leaders. 10-1 says that Anderson Construction is hosting the delivery. Anderson Construction? But why would they... Shauna's eyes light up as she connects the dots. That's why all those workers were rounded up by the Skulls to be killed in their ceremony. They all worked at the Anderson Construction warehouse here in King's Row. With them going missing, their warehouse would be empty during the delivery. Bzzt Paladin, you're brilliant. We've got to hurry and bust that delivery before it's too late. If that Superiodine hits the streets, there'll be no way to stop it. You may want to bring some help. Chernobog is really there. The place will be crawling with skulls. No. Folks, I know from experience I cannot solo this mission. Not with this character. So I'm going to have to move on to a different arc for a little while and possibly just get a level or two under Bzzt Paladin's belt before he goes after this. Because the elite boss, Chernobog, is an elite boss. And my character just does not have the oomph to take down an elite boss at this time, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and we're going to talk to some other people. I'm just curious what Tony has. He has a new contact. Carla. Oh, there's a gun dealer named Carla Brunelli who would like to meet you. She's a very responsible, proactive woman who's helped a number of heroes in her time. She is deeply troubled by the clockwork. Their presence in Skyway City means that she can usually be found there. Talk about what else is going on. He does actually have missions, but it's just a security chief. Okay. So actually, clockwork aren't too bad. Let's go ahead and talk to Carla. See if we can get a little bit of experience under Bzzt Paladin's spandex suit before he has to go after Chernobog. So the tram is right there. So yeah, I have done this arc before, and I do remember it is a very difficult mission. As she mentioned, you may want to bring some help along. She's not kidding. So King Tiger. Gee, I wonder what you're emulating. But anyhow, let us head to Skyway City. So I don't know if we've been to Skyway City yet. Skyway City, so named for the fact that, as you can see there on the splash screen and right here outside the tram station, the elevated highways that are just all over the place throughout the zone. And Carla is apparently right over here. Nope, that's Detective Westbrush. Carla, where are you? Over here. So this is a level 10 through 20 zone. So everything here will be pretty dangerous to Bzzt Paladin at the moment. Always happy to meet one of Paragon City's heroes. Why, thank you. The security... Alright, I guess I'm locked into this, having to talk to the security chief for Perez Park. Now, I could, if I really wanted to, I could drop this mission by just talking to her again. And I could just say, do I really have to? I mean, again, it's another thing that I don't think I can solve. Let's go check it out. At least try it. So, back to the Paragon Transit Authority, Skyway City North, Yellow Line Station. I could have just gone there. I forgot there's a gate directly to Atlas Park, but oh well. Although I think this drops me off closer to the Perez Park security chief. Red Beast, bring out the animal in you. Okay. I'll just stick to Enrique. Or Enrique, however it is pronounced. The drink of choice of Praetorians. Hey look, it's Optimus Prime. Okay. Hello, security chief. Keep peace in Perez Park, defeat 10 Circle of Thorns. That is even worse than going after the Hellions or Skulls. And, folks, I don't know if I've been in Perez Park yet with Bzzt Paladin, and I will show you why that is even worse. Okay, I'm clicking on you. There. So, Perez Park. It's a nice place. aside from the maze. And that's where all the Circle of Thorns are usually located, in the maze. So this is a hazard zone. So it's a lot more difficult. So as you can see, the mobs are a lot larger. And then the maze is literally, as the name implies, there is no way to get through here unless I take all these things out. Now, there might be some... Okay, there's some circle. But how many do we got down there? See, oh boy. Yeah. Are those underlings, though? Nope, they're minions. So I have one boss, 2 lieutenants, and quite a few minions. It looks like 4 minions. 5 minions. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. I'm familiar enough with Perez to know that there is a nice opening in the canopy over here. And there's some more circle hanging out down here. 2 minions and 2 lieutenants. What do we have over here? Okay, that's a Vazalik. A bunch of minions. Could possibly take that out. Oh dear. Yeah, let's not bother them. So do I want the 2 minion, 2 lieutenant, or do I want the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minions? Death by 8 or death by 4? Let's continue to look around. There's the river over here. Okay, there's some over there. That's about 8. We have a Madness Mage and a whole bunch of minions. Madness Mage and a whole bunch of minions. 2 Madness Mages and minions. A plaque. Let's go ahead and read the... Oh dear, oh dear. Nope, 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 nope. Let's get out of here. This is what I don't like about Perez Park. This damn... You can't fly through the canopy. Okay. There we go. This is a little bit better. Nope, that's lost. Okay, folks, I'm back. I had another player that was just being a little bit annoying, and I had to get rid of them. So I apologize for that cut in the video. But all that happened is that somebody just came up and started telling me how to play the game. And then when I mentioned to them I'm after 10 COT, their response was basically, what WTF does that mean? Which tells me they don't even know what they're talking about. Because anybody who claims they know what they're doing in this game knows that COT is Circle of Thorns. So, anyhow, so we're going to continue on. I apologize again for that. I cannot control the experience that other players impose upon us. So we are still looking for our 10 COT that we can actually take down. And these are very difficult to do. If I could just find, like, a small group. And I guess I should have gone after the 2 lieutenant, 2 minions. That probably I could have handled. This part, let me zoom in. Yeah, I'm in the yellow outlined area right now, so this shouldn't be too difficult, but it is, as you can see, that case. Quick sidebar. So you see on my mini-map over here, it's underneath the arrow, but I actually have on the mini-map where these plaques are, and I realized I clicked on one earlier but didn't read it off. So Atlas's wife, Gloria Branson, planted this tree in 1941 in memory of her fallen husband, the first to respond to the German attack on Paragon City at Independence Port. Atlas died defending the city and the people he loved. That's pretty sad. But I will tell you, for 70 years old, that tree has gotten ginormous in just 70 years. Wow. Okay. Must be a maple. So we're still wandering around. Yeah, you can see the plaque there on the mini map. Oh, excuse me. So I think at this point, oh wait, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do 4 minions, especially since I've learned that the Hordlings don't have any ranged attacks. So let's go ahead and take care of these 4 here. And miss as we're doing it. Oh, it didn't even help if... Okay, I did finally get... Oh, the Hordlings do have a ranged attack. Or at least one of them had an ranged attack. Oh, that'll help. That'll help. That will help greatly because now things will be a little bit easier. Alright. What do we got over here? We have a Lone Thorn Wielder. Let's go ahead and take that one out. While we've got all these wonderful inspirations on us. Or, well, I have. Okay. Now, that doesn't make me invincible, but what do we got back here? I think I can do this. I think I can do this. Unless there's a... Oh, there it is! Ah! There's other things hiding back there. Ah! Alright, let's see what I can do. Thankfully I have a tier 3 defense inspiration on me, so that will help. Okay, so all that's left is the Madness Mage? I can deal with this. I think I got this. Because I'll have that tier 3. This protects from mezzes. So I should be okay here. Zap. Come on. Zap. Zap. There we go. Yay, and that was our 10. Alright. That worked out really well. That was a very well-timed level up. Excellent. Can I call Carla? No, I cannot. However, at this point we are closer to the Skyway City Gate than we are to the Atlas Park Gate. So let's just go ahead and do that. That is the Skyway City Gate through the war wall. But as I'm going over, I'm going to hit, just because I have a lot of these memorized as well. On the southern shore of Everett Lake, supporters of the Citizen Crime Fighting Act gathered to celebrate its passage in September of 1937. Baden Justice thanked the people for their support, saying, "The Freedom Phalanx has always known that it was our responsibility to protect this city from evildoers, but it is also something else. It is also a privilege." Okay. And then, yeah, I'll get it later. There's a badge over there, but we'll get that later. Carla Brunelli. Did I call her Bruntelli? Okay, it's Brunelli. How are we doing on enhancements here? Actually, I'll bet you with that level up. Yeah. Oh well. Although I do get to pick a new power at 10. So maybe I'll have something pretty darn awesome to pick up. I will admit it's been a long time since I have leveled a electric blaster. Because the prior incarnation of Bzzt Paladin did make it to 50. But I do remember having a lot of fun with the electric set. The other set blaster that I really enjoyed was Energy. I guess the chief's confidence in you is well placed. Fantastic job, Bzzt Paladin. I think you are the kind of hero I can call a friend. Don't spread it around, but I just got my hands on some heavy artillery from my store. You got my number, kid. Use it. I got a couple of people you should talk to. Mercedes Sheldon. Okay. Or Kyle Peck. He's an EPA investigator named Kyle Peck is known for working well with heroes. I'm sure he'd be happy to help you out as well. And more importantly, I think you could help him against the Vasilek. Kyle's connections keep him in Steel Canyon most of the time. I'm going to select Sheldon. Mercedes Sheldon, I should say. Alright, so... Oh, hey, we have an arc, or a story arc, right off the bat. So let's go ahead and do it. The Clockwork Captive. We're not even going to read that. We've uncovered another nest of clockwork in an abandoned warehouse. I need a hero to get in there and clean out the clockwork warehouse. So if we don't move fast, these metal monstrosities will take over our city. Defeat all clockwork and search for clues. As always, look for clues about the locations of other nests. Will do. So we have to head back to Atlas Park. Which is closer, the tram or the gate, the tram? Oh, actually, no, let's go talk to Minx. She is the trainer here in Skyway City. And then Synapse, right here, is the unfortunate butt of jokes when it comes to the Freedom Phalanx, but he is also a... he's like an electric speedster or something. Anyhow. Oh, that's not Minx. She's around here somewhere. There she is. Train to a new level of power. You're ready for level 10. Okay, so they're talking about access to builds. And how you can found a supergroup, but I'm already in a supergroup. And create items using invention. So that's basically the crafting system in the game. We'll get a new power, 4 more recipes, 4 more slots, I should say, and 10 more items in auction inventory. And we'll need 3,145 experience for the next level. So what do we have here? We have Short Circuit. That's one that I think releases a burst of electrical energy around you, shocking all nearby foes. This highly accurate discharge deals moderate damage over time, drains a lot of endurance from the targets, and renders them unable to recover endurance for quite a while. Additionally, Short Circuit deals extra damage to most robots and mechanical foes. That would be really cool, but since I'm going against this clockwork. Short Circuit is very effective when used with your other endurance training powers. Damage moderate, recharge slow. The downside to it is you have to be right next to stuff. So, Charge Brawl, I know what that is. It's also a melee power. Lightning Field, that's like an AoE that kind of does minor DOT, as you can see down there. Havoc Punch is going to be a melee system, but it does do a good amount of damage, as you can see down there. It says damage moderate, recharge moderate. Aim is like a buff on increasing my accuracy and a slight increase to damage, and then build up is kind of like the opposite of that, or the inverse of that. It'd be the opposite. It increases damage and slightly increases aim, and together those are absolutely wonderful. You could one-shot pretty much, I think, a lieutenant, EVA level lieutenant with both of those going, and snipe, which I think is zap. Yeah, this is the equivalent. This is a sniper power for electric. Unfortunately, I cannot select that. So I have my option between an AoE, but I don't like those because it pulls a lot of endurance over time. Short Circuit is probably not too bad. I can't remember when build up is available. And then of course there's also concealment, fighting leadership, leaping, medicine, presence, sorcery, speed, and teleportation. I'm actually going to go and I'm going to pick up hasten. Now what hasten does is it oh, it won't show me the, let's go back over here, choose. So you can reduce the recharge time of all powers for 2 minutes. So for 2 minutes, all of your powers, their recharge time is reduced. It doesn't cost any endurance to activate, but once it wears off after the 2 minutes, then it does drain you of endurance. So, but it is a great power because it allows you to fire off your chain a lot faster. Gladiator, I'll get to that soon. It allows you to fire off attacks. It basically improves the cycle of your powers for 2 minutes. And if you get enough recharges into that, you can have what they call perma-hasten, which means it is effectively active all the time. You just recharge it. It comes back available less than 2 minutes later, or right around 2 minutes later. I am going to move that up to there. Okay. And then the gladiator you saw. Gladiators, I called them Pokemon. They're just, literally you send them in to fight, and they fight each other. You have your gladiator fight somebody else's gladiator. That's pretty much all it is. But it was a fun little thing that they came up with. So, anyhow, let's go ahead, and we are now going to head off to defeat all clockwork in Atlas Park. Oops. And we'll go to Atlas Park. Wow, there's 4 instances of Atlas Park. Excuse me. If you want to have a hard time doing S's and other words, syllables, consonants, I should say, that have that, just have a quarter of your hard palate removed and replaced with other tissue. And I've had a hard time with S's ever since the surgery. And I just realized the number of S's in that statement. Okay. I don't know if I like New Atlas Park. I mean, this building is really nice, but I think there's like another instance of it in the same zone. And it just kind of breaks the immersion when you cookie cutter a distinct building like that. Okay. Argosy Industrial Park. Always the name of my first industrial area in city skylines. The sharp chemical scent of machine oil cuts through the musty odor of old dust. Ah, the verisimilitude. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit hasten. And then if you might notice, you'll see powers recharge a little faster. So yeah, you can see they're coming back really darn fast now. So, but it only lasts 2 minutes, and then it takes 7.5 minutes to recharge. And there is a downside to it because basically, okay, I get to use powers a lot faster, but it also means you burn through endurance a lot faster. So you have to be very careful that you don't just run yourself through all your endurance. Ding. Ah, clockwork. I really enjoy this villain group. Sadly, they max at level 20. I thought that one that was down to like a hit point I could at least get with ball lightning. Yeah, see how my endurance is draining extremely fast? Of course I can just do that. And then when you watch, when you see the hasten icon up there blink, and then watch when it goes away, you'll see my endurance go down by a little bit. and it's not too big of a deal for this guy, because that's one of the reasons you don't want to have a lot of toggles running all the time. Because if you run out of endurance, then the toggles drop. And if you depend on those toggles to stay alive, like a broadsword regen scrapper, and then all of a sudden those toggles drop, now you're very vulnerable. So this is a defeat also. Unfortunately, I just had to... Oh, and it did go away. It wore off, and I didn't even look up there at that time, but... They had an oscillator just flying around over there. My goodness. What is with... Oh my goodness. What? Sheesh. Okay. Alright, so what we got in here? We have 3 minions. And Chris Ball Lightning took way too long to get over there, so it didn't do anything useful. Set up with the 3 or 4 misses in a row. Funny that the villains never have 3 or 4 misses in a row. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay. Waiting. Cog way over there. And just want to take a knee here. Okay. So, just a cog? I guess we'll find out. Hey look, another miss. Another miss. It's ball lightning. How does it miss? Okay, anything down here? Nope. Anything over here? Nope. Lone prototype oscillator. Okay. And we'll just move that over there. Okay. Have a nice little... Well, here, you know what? We can do a red... Orange, yellow, green, blue. There we go. For a hasten. Stay. Oh my gosh. Just these misses are getting really irritating. Okay. All clockwork, search for clues. Well, I haven't seen any clues yet. Is there somebody over here? Nope. I'll bet you there's something standing right around this corner, though, or on top of this. Oh, no? Wow. Okay. Now, see, if this was Champions Online, you'd count on something being in the same spot every time you ran the mission, and it would be the same exact thing every time you ran the mission. Oh my gosh, it was like, it's almost as if though the only thing they used the random number generator for was rolls on attacks. We've gotten 3 bubbles of experience out of this already. Okay. Anything down there? Nope. Still no clues. And this looks like, well, I can see there's a, right there or something. Okay. I do kind of like that it shows you on the map. Sometimes on the map it shows you where your objective is. Oh, there's a prototype oscillator right there. I don't have the volume turned up high enough locally. I'm keeping it low during the recording, but one of the cool things about Clockwork is you can tell if they're nearby because all you have to do is just listen. They make a little noise. I don't know if you've been hearing it, but they make a little wind-up noise or whatever. What do we got here? You found an interesting note on the bulletin board. Okay. And we'll go back to Perez Park. And folks, I'm going to call in the mission, and this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you're really enjoying the series. I love the game. I love playing it. I hope you enjoy watching it, and I hope you try it out yourself. Don't have to pay anything to try it. Doesn't require a high-end PC. So, anyhow. This note you found certainly does make it seem like someone is being forced to help the Clockwork King. Remember that name. I will get the word out on the street. Maybe we can find this man before it's too late. You'll put yourself on the line often enough to earn my full trust. It's time to show you the big guns. Alright, ask about available missions. The Clockwork Captive. These Clockwork are becoming a serious problem. There's another nest somewhere in the city, but we are having a hard time finding its exact location. Maybe you could hit the streets and take down some Clockwork minions. You might be able to get a sense of where they're coming from. Okay, and then the other one is, we're not going to go after it, so I'm not going to read it. Good luck and try to figure out where they are coming from. Alright, folks, so I'm going to just wait a moment, because I feel like this is one of those ambush missions. So let's see if I get a bunch of Clockwork coming after me all of a sudden. Ambushes are a thing, but I don't see any coming in this way. Alright, So folks, I hope you're having a good time watching this gameplay. I hope that in the future you may try the game, give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. As you can see, you can come up with so many costume options, so many character power set permutations. And if you enjoy this, leave a like, leave some comments below if you have any questions about the gameplay or anything. I want to hear from you. And folks, I will see you all in the next episode. Take care and bye.